everybody, what's going on? Welcome to Dear Downloads, episode 17. Holy cow, we got Conor and AnFe today. What's going on, dudes?
What's going on, man? Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. What's shaking?
Not a whole heck of a lot. How you guys been?
Oh, peachy.
Peachy? I've been good.
Peachy?
I've been good,
Peachy,
man.
Peachy?
Yeah.
You guys been playing anything good?
Dude, I already told you, I've been playing Zelda. Like, I can't put it down. I'm loving it.
Brainworm?
You loving it?
Yeah. I'm in Gerudo now, or wherever the desert is.
Yeah, the desert. Nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Have you found the banana people yet?
The banana? No, I haven't. I guess I would know that.
The ninjas that drop bananas?
No, I haven't gotten there yet. I did go to that island you were talking about. I somehow found that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That place is a pain in the fucking ass, right?
Yeah, that was a pain, dude. I died there, and then I was like, you know what? I gotta finish it.
Did you actually beat the zone?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Yeah. It took me 2 days. It took me 2 different times.
That thing was a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Such a bitch.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was
Such
all
a pain
cool.
in the ass.
I got there, and then you step on the land, and it's like, oh, I'm going to take all your shit and figure it out.
Is that on the Switch?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That, or if you have a powerful PC, you can emulate it, bro.
Yeah. Dang.
Really?
I don't have either.
Yeah, that might be something we get into for AnFe later.
Yeah.
What have you been playing, though, AnFe?
You know what I've been playing. Straight up Warzone all day, every day. Let's go.
Let's go. Did you notice a change in the meta or the shift after they kicked out supposedly all them banners or the cheaters?
Well, I was one of the cheaters, so I got banned.
No, you didn't.
No,
you didn't.
What are you
No,
using?
actually, no.
A wall hack or aimbot or
Yeah, that's what you see a lot of. Like,
Just
we would
skill.
watch. It was happening so often for the past month or so. Like, we would literally just sit and watch after they would do it to us. We'd sit and watch people do it and watch how they win games with it. And it's
it's disgusting
absurd to watch.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Dude's just one guy was just he already had 17 kills, so he stopped killing people and was just pinging for his buddy. He was just pinging where guys were, just going with him and feeding him ammo and letting him get the kills. It was bizarre. It was crazy to watch, but
that's so upsetting.
It does seem to be a lot freer now. If the developers could figure out how to stop these stim, the stim hack and stuff, that's all on their end.
Oh, that's still there? I thought you said they fixed that.
They did fix it, and then it came back for 2 days, and then there's another patch now. And I'm like, man, I don't understand. I don't blame people for doing that, because that's on the developers. That's not you're just using what they give you if you do that. You know what I mean? If you're allowed to do it, that's on them. But if you're wall hacking and shit, that's different.
Yeah, that's a good point. A glitch.
That's some bullshit.
Still, that glitch is still dirty though.
It's still bullshit. Yeah, it's a piece of shit move.
Yeah, to explain it to Lucas, the glitch is so BRs, the ring is slowly closing, and if you're outside the ring, you take damage. In Warzone, it's gas, so it's a toxic gas that chokes you out. And there's a tactical ability you can have that re-heals yourself fast. And there's a glitch. There's a glitch to cancel it, but you still get the effect, so you don't lose. If you use it, you lose it type thing.
You don't lose the perk, essentially.
Yeah. So there's a glitch.
So you can basically indefinitely use the perk.
Yeah, just sit in the gas, and the ring continually closes to nothing, and they just sit in the gas and keep healing until people die, or someone else is stimming. Someone else is stimming, so it's just a 40-minute game.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
it's stupid, dude. It's so dumb.
Guys just running around out in the middle of nowhere, stim hacking, and it's stupid. It's dumb.
That's why I quit, man. I can't
That's super cool.
What have you been playing, Lucas?
What the fuck have I been playing this week?
I don't know, man.
I'm kind of lazy this week. I don't know. I didn't play too many games this week. I was playing Yakuza for a while, and I burnt out on it, so I need to hop back into that eventually. But
you just watching movies?
Yeah, I've just been watching TV. Nothing too exciting though.
Well, I'm gonna look like AnFe. Do I look like AnFe now in his photo?
I don't see you. I only see my photo. I can't even see you, Connor.
Oh, well, you suck.
That's true.
We got AnFe on the phone here, so yeah.
What's up, guys? I see my picture. And then I see 2 screens, but it's split. but it's only half of each screen on mine, and then I see all of Lucas.
Okay, I gotcha.
Okay.
Luke. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. It's
Fucking weird.
I don't know, fucking weird, fucking phones.
Fucking
If I had an iPhone, this probably wouldn't
yeah,
happen.
if you,
Right?
I was about to say,
Yeah,
how did you
I
beat
mean,
me
I know,
to
I
it?
got you. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
No, I turned it sideways. Now it works.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
But now I see
got
it. Well, now I see a little Luke, a little Connor, and a little me, and a big Luke.
Like, let's be real. You don't need to see us, AnFe. Like, I mean,
That's true.
like,
I've
what's the
seen you.
point? You've seen
I've
me.
seen you
I've
before.
seen you. It makes
I
me
mean-
want to throw up.
Yeah.
Connor just looks like a clone of you, anyways. I mean, he's basically like cosplaying you. So
I
Yeah,
am.
see that?
I am,
He's like
dude.
a skinny face version of me with red hair.
Wow, dude. Let me see.
Stop it.
I'm cosplaying. I just need a darker
Yeah.
beard. I need a darker beard.
Get good.
yeah, you need to
noob.
turn off one of your lights. You need to turn off your right light.
All right.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just turn them all off. It'll look real weird.
Yeah, that's about right. Now he's
Pretty
totally
close.
cosplaying.
Damn it.
That's
You guys
great.
brought me on here to shit on me? Just tell me that. I'll get out of here.
Well, thanks for joining, AnFe.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for nothing.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Asshole.
Dude, I was AnFe, have you been following up with the whole GameStop stock funniness?
So
Yeah,
how many
yes and no.
thousands of dollars did you buy?
I didn't buy. I should have bought. I should have bought it hard. No, I guess that whole like Robin Hood thing. It's interesting. Like,
Yeah.
I guess they kind of changed the game forever. I don't see how. I don't know if long term it's going to benefit them, but it's certainly.
I can't. I can definitely see them going out of business at the end of the whole fucking shit pile.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I mean I mean GameStop should have made a bigger shift towards online thing. They should have worked out a deal with Xbox or someone
Yeah.
who's just like an exclusive dealer online or something. They should have found a way to finagle their way into that, but they
Well,
they never did.
they do get a percentage of all online sales from every Xbox that they sell from in store.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's sick,
Yeah,
isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
probably what's keeping them afloat.
Yeah,
that and
right.
Robin Hood,
Like,
but
Well, they started at like, they were up to like $300 whatever dollars a share, but actually, I'm surprised for the end of this week that they've kind of held. I mean, not held. They're $65 per share, which before all this, they
Okay.
were at like, what was it? Like $13, $17 or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
like $13 and they went up to like 400.
so it's like what, at
Maybe-
least 300, 600%, of what they were. So it's decent.
I believe they
Maybe
had
they
a
reminded
2,000% increase.
They did, dude.
Jesus,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I wanted
It's
to
just like, damn, son.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on some cool stories. Like this one guy, he invested his profits to buy Nintendo Switches and donate them to children's hospitals. Like he bought a bunch of
That's
Nintendo
cool.
Switch lights. So that's pretty fucking cool, man.
Damn, good
Nice.
for him. That's cool.
Yeah, real fucking cool. And then this other little
Yeah.
kid who got like a Christmas gift, like when he was like young, and now they're 10 years old. They decided he was like, they were talking, I don't know, as a little kid, they were deciding whether they sell their shares or does he keep them and try to keep the profits. And the kid just decided to sell the shares, and I forget what did he end up getting. So they bought it at $6.19 a share. It was 10
like $4,000 or something he got.
it was 10 GameStop shares at $6.19 when they were a kid. So yeah, $3,200. So it ended up going to $3,200. So the kid was like,
Yeah, he
stoked.
got himself a sick TV and a PlayStation 5.
Hell,
Yeah,
shit,
for
cool.
real. And then what was the other
That's
one?
awesome.
And some companies invested into GameStop stock and got themselves out of debt. And I forget who it
Dang,
is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that crazy?
Nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's kind of some
You know, I'm-
positivity came out of it, I mean,
that's great. Yeah.
Definitely
I'm actually a
bizarro
big fan of
land.
GameStop. I mean, I've always liked GameStop. I never stopped going to GameStop. I go to GameStop all the time. Like, I just went to GameStop an hour ago. I'm not kidding.
nice. What'd you do? Just say
I
hi.
gotta,
Just say hi.
Just say hi to everyone there. See if it was
Drink some
still
beers.
nostalgic. See if I could get a pop bobblehead.
When I was
No,
a kid, I
I
used to come in here all the time.
Yeah, I like to go in there and tell
fucking
stories.
talk.
Yeah. Anyone heard
I
of
was a
electronic
kid.
motion?
EB Games, Holmes.
Let's go.
Yeah, remember when it was EB
no,
Games? Oh, man.
Well, I remember when they were
Exactly.
like competing. There was GameStop and there's EB Games, and
Yeah, there was.
They bought them. GameStop bought EB. That's why it stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was into the EB Games, and when GameStop bought them, I was just like, "Fuck this place.
It's downhill.
I'm out.
I'm out. Fuck
It's
you
all
guys."
downhill.
I'm
Stupid.
gonna give
That
Uncle
was when it
Jeff all
blew
my
up.
fucking.
You've changed. Yeah, that's when they were
You've
in Fortune
changed.
500 when that happened too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So what'd you
Good
get?
for them though. I mean,
What'd you get though, AnFe?
oh, I bought of all things, an Xbox 360 wireless internet adapter for my son, and he wanted
Xbox
a shooter.
360.
Yeah,
It's that little
'cause he has my
USB thing that
360.
plugs in the back of it or whatever.
Yeah, the little
Oh
dongle
my
that you plug into the
god!
back.
I remember
Yeah.
those.
So I got him one of those because he wanted to be able to get Netflix on his TV. But then we were there, and I was like, dude, let's see if they have any games. Because who thought they would still have 360 games there? But they do. And he's like, I want
Jesus.
to. He has like Lego games, and he was like,
Oh
two,
yeah.
But he doesn't care about that anymore. He's like, I want a shooter because he always sees me play Call of Duty, and he plays like, like Roblox and stuff, and they have shooter games on there. So I got him Halo Reach. So, I think he'll like that. Yeah, Reach was good, and I think he'll like that. So,
Speaking of 360 games, did you guys see that GoldenEye remaster that leaked on the
yes,
internet?
I did. Yeah, I did.
I fucking downloaded that shit the other day. I was playing it.
Oh yeah,
It plays exactly like the original. It's so weird.
Yeah, I watched the run through of it. That's so cool. I guess it was like almost a completed game, and then
Yeah, it's like a totally
completed.
complete game.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. It's just
But
they never got the rights for it, basically.
Yeah, Rare or whatever, or someone pulled the plug on it like last minute. Like they did all the work, and then someone was like, "Nah, never mind." Because there's like, I was looking at IGN's thing, and they said there was like 19 different people own rights to that. That's crazy.
I feel like James Bond is like kind of like Spider-Man, how like too many people own different rights,
Yeah, too many hands in the pot.
Yeah. Dude, the whole James Bond thing is such an interesting story. There was a documentary on it on Netflix about all even the movies, just like the whole, who had the first rights. Like, I guess whoever did the first movies with Sean Connery, they only bought like 5 movies. And then after and they only bought it for a certain amount of time. So after that gave up, that's when the Roger Moore one was made from someone else. And then, I don't know. It's
not a real Bond. Bond doesn't cry.
That's trash. Yeah, that's trash ass James Bond.
How do you feel about Daniel Craig? Because everyone was like, he's not a blonde.
I think he's the best one.
I do too.
Yeah, I don't mind Daniel Craig.
I do too.
Yeah, I think he's the best one. I think it'd be cool to have
just because it's modern.
Yeah. I think what's his name, Idris Elba.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That he'd be a good Bond. He'd be a really good Bond. They were talking.
Yeah,
about
that was the thought, is that he was going to be the next Bond, but
dang,
he'd be a
sounds
good
like
Bond.
Daniel Craig's still the Bond.
Yeah, he stuck around, which is cool. I like Pierce Brosnan. I thought Pierce Brosnan was pretty good.
He was, yeah, he was good.
I mean, GoldenEye was tits, but
the others,
I feel like his other movies aren't.
I don't think that's his fault, though. I don't think that's his fault.
No, I think it's just a change in directors, because whatever that director is, Green something is just rad.
What how many was he in? 3 of them or 2?
It was like 4. There's GoldenEye and then 3 others. Yeah, there's 3 others.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Die Another Day, and then
Die Another Day,
and then there's a last one. It's with like an invisible car and like Halle Berry.
What?
Yeah,
that was Die Another Day.
Oh, was it? Oh, maybe it was only 3 then. I thought it was 4.
Yeah, I think it's only 3, homie.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah, the one that starts on like the Russian like tarmac in the snow.
GoldenEye.
No, that was that GoldenEye? No, I thought GoldenEye.
No, that's Tomorrow. That's the Tomorrow one.
That's Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yeah.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
I mean, GoldenEye, I guess, is the one where he flies the plane off the airfield.
Yeah, he flies the plane. Yeah, you're right.
But it's also in Russia, so it's like confusing.
They're all in
Russia. Yeah.
What are we doing? Yeah.
The good old days when the Cold War was still going, and man, I miss that shit.
Making movies about that.
Yeah, now we just have fucking movies about the Middle East all the time.
Dude, I'm watching. Speaking of movies and shows, I'm watching this show on Amazon, Counterpart. Have you guys heard of that?
Okay.
Dude, it is so sick. It came out in 2017, and it's like blowing my mind right now. Because the guy who's like the teacher in Whiplash, whoever that old guy is, and he's also the the head of the reporter in
State
Spider-Man.
Farm dude.
Yeah. Him. He's in it. And so what happened is in the show, it's sick. So it's called Counterpart. And what happened is apparently in 1980 something, the world copied itself. And there's 2 dimensions. And then there's like an agency, kind of like the CIA or whatever, but it's in Berlin, that monitors this. And there's a gateway where they pass information through. So there's like, you have your counterpart on the other side that's in the other dimension.
You talking about Stargate, bro?
It's basically,
it sounds like Stargate.
It's kind of like Stargate, but it's just a walkthrough. It's not like you open a portal and then you get through it. It's really cool, dude. But what happened is on the other side.
Does it have Snake Plissken in it?
No, damn it. Well, what's blowing my mind is the other side was ravaged by a pandemic, and then like they make people wear masks if they have a cough. So it's like, but this was in 2017, and it was like a flu-like pandemic, but it was like swine flu. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great. That's all I got to say about it. It's a good show.
They know a thing or two because they've seen a thing or two. Oh.
Yeah.
No?
I don't know.
Never mind.
Who's they? What are you talking
about? That's the insurance motto.
Oh, stupid.
So dumb.
Never mind. You guys are
fucking assholes. Fuck these guys.
He's in safe hands.
My joke. Someone will laugh. Someone's gonna watch this and go, ah! And then
it's you. It's you re-listening to it.
It's me. I'm gonna re-listen.
But speaking of Amazon, did you guys hear about Jeff Bezos stepping down from CEO? Yeah. That's kind of crazy. Good for him.
Yeah. He said, for the first time in my life, I've stolen enough. I feel like I've stolen enough from people.
Stolen enough money from everyone on the planet.
He's like,
an asshole.
Thank you, pandemic.
That guy literally paid his like ex-wife like $500 billion just to leave him alone.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy, bro. Just that's how much he doesn't like her anymore.
Dang.
That's crazy.
That's what.
You know what? That's what you do. Billionaires do billionaire things.
Yeah.
Man, I wonder how weird his dick is for her to leave him.
That's probably so weird.
It comes in a package. You have to order next day shipping on it.
Yeah. Probably L-shaped.
Oh, it definitely goes in the package.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, good call. I never thought of that, but that's what you're here for, I guess.
Dude, funny thing on divorce things and millionaires paying off their exes. I always thought this was funny. So the owner of Home Depot got a divorce like forever ago, and his wife took half of whatever. Like this was before. I don't know if it was before it was private, but she took half of his like profit and shares and whatever from Home Depot, and started Lowe's.
No shit.
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
Shit.
Yeah, and dude, that's why they open
Punch
up.
him right in the balls.
They open up right next to every Home Depot. You know, it's like so funny.
I'd rather go to Lowe's than Home Depot. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, honestly, they got a better garden section. I'll tell you that much.
It's just cleaner too.
Yeah, it's more catered to like homeowners, not builders.
It's the Target to the Walmart.
Dude, yeah. Oh my God. Yep. Yeah.
You guys been to a Walmart lately? Oh my God.
I don't.
Yeah,
they are the worst.
It's a nightmare.
Especially right now.
Yeah, it's bad.
They don't have Walmarts in Portland.
Yeah, they do.
It's outside of the Portland city limits though, right? Or...
No, it's in Portland city limits.
Damn,
I
thought they fought for that. I thought like the Portlandians were like, no Walmart here.
So like
they probably did for a few years.
Yeah, they probably did for a few years, but I don't know. Nobody wants to live here anymore, so fuck it.
Oof.
They all got high, forgot about it.
Did you guys see those Mass Effects?
Dude, I did. That looks awesome. The new Mass Effect like remakes or remasters.
Oh yeah, remaster.
You guys play the OGs?
Oh yeah, well, kinda.
I played 2.
I got stuck on 1. I watched Max play. My buddy Max play more than I played.
Okay.
That's because I sucked, but I like them.
Yeah, I suck too. I think I just cheated my way through them, like I do with lots of single-player games that I don't give that much shit about.
Yeah, look up tutorials and all that, or what? Or get mods.
Oh, yeah, just get mods, bros.
It does look good, and it looks fantastic. So that's pretty cool. What happened? Did anything happen with the Final Fantasy 14 update?
14?
Yeah.
Yeah, they announced a new expansion. What is it, like End Game or something like that? Not End Game.
Oh, okay. So some more DLC.
Yeah, new Endwalker. That's it. Yeah, new DLC. Or not DLC, but just expansion.
Sick.
Basically like a new game.
Sick.
That's
Sick.
cool.
Dope.
So you're going to get back into that? Or put some more time into it?
Yeah, I mean, here in the fall when it fucking comes out. I got 6 months.
Yeah.
Sick.
Right when nothing's really coming out.
Yeah.
Have you played any Metal Gear Solid this week, Lucas? You were playing it last week. I don't know if you
I was playing it last week. I haven't played any more with it. I should play more of it, but now you remind me of all the shit I fucking forgot I was doing.
Now? It's only been a week, dude. You know? Jeez.
I know. I have too many games going right now.
Yeah.
Fuck. I can't keep track of everything.
My wife had me play a little Assassin's Creed Valhalla last night just to get that Viking.
Did you pick that up?
Yeah, we did a while back. She's like, "You will buy this." I was like, "You're telling me to buy a game? All right, I'll buy it."
She wants to live out that Conor dream. Just look at a bunch of Connors all the time
all
with
the
their
Vikings.
beards and red hair.
We love Viking shit, dude. We like Viking shit. But yeah, but speaking of Metal Gear, there was last week there was a Metal Gear Solid reunion for all the voice actors. It was like a panel, and they were just kind of telling their stories of recording Metal Gear Solid and being voice actors over the last 10 years.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. Or 20 years, or however long it's been. Jesus.
Yeah, it's probably been 20. I mean, the game came out in 97, so 23 years.
It was cool to see.
24 years.
Wow.
It was cool to see all, like, I mean, you've seen David Hayter, so you know. But it was cool to see all the other people that played the voices, and like, it's not how they actually talk, except for Meryl. Meryl's just like, it's just her voice, you know.
It's just her.
Yeah,
that
was cool.
Man, damn it, I was gonna say something. Oh man, did you guys see the AnFe? You have a PS5, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You gonna play the God of War update?
You know what? It's funny. I started playing God of War like 2 weeks ago, and then
really?
I stopped. I was just gonna replay it. I already beat it once before, but I was gonna run back through it, just because it was on the list of free games that you get with the PS5.
Yeah.
And then I got like, first quarter done or whatever. And then I stopped, and I was like, well, I'm gonna wait until it's a little closer to the new one, and then replay it so it's fresh in my mind, so I don't have to do it twice. So I uninstalled it, but then I saw they dropped I saw the whole like beginning part of it where what's his name, the little Irish guy.
I don't know. I haven't played it.
Oh, you haven't played it? Oh, okay, so
no, I haven't played it.
They showed it like the 4K like full frame version of it, and it looked fantastic.
Yeah,
so
it looks dope as fuck. I'm kind of
Yeah.
at this point where I'm like, well, now that they've updated it, now I really have a reason to play this fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Yeah, I haven't played them. I've been waiting for when I get a PS5 to play them.
Are you still looking, Connor?
Am I what?
Did you just give up? Are you still looking, or did you?
Oh no, I gave up on the whole buying it through. Yeah, buying it through a web vendor. It'll never work, dude. I'm too like, I don't know. Every time they're available,
goddamn.
I'm an old man.
Boomer.
I'm an old man, dude.
Okay, boomer.
Or I'm somewhere when they're available, and it's like, fuck, I can't, get in the wait on my mobile phone, So it's like, God.
Yeah, it's hard to get one on an iPhone, I guess.
Yeah.
If you had a Galaxy, you'd be straight.
You're so dumb.
It's hard.
You don't even get internet on your phone, dude, on a Galaxy. So.
And here we are talking.
Yeah, you're through an app. You have to do it through a Discord app, not the.
That's my house, bro. That has nothing to do with it.
That's true.
Which phone I have.
Oh my God.
My house is trash for internet.
Yeah, you can't call AnFe.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
We have to call him on Facebook Messenger if he's at his house.
It's true, you do. Straight up.
Jesus. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No phone signal or whatever the hell. I don't know. It's a black hole.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Gotta stop storing your phone up your butt.
That's where I put it. So that's the problem.
Jesus.
It's the only way I feel anything anymore.
Well.
So anyway,
Anyways,
what's up?
Someone segue quick.
I was
on to
going
the main topic today.
Yeah. What is the main topic?
I don't
Let's
know.
go with
Apparently, AnFe is a tax advisor, so
I'm a tax advisor.
Yeah, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I am today. Yeah.
So get your pencils out. We're going to talk about how to properly file your taxes for the 2020 year. And no, just kidding. That's boring as shit. But tax season is upon us, and we're all trying to think of what things we want to get for when we get the famous, Taxmas return. I wanted to ask you, AnFe, because I know you've seen some products. There's some products you're already looking at. But I kind of wanted to get Lucas's opinion too. But before we get into the things you want to get or thinking about getting, what's generally your goals or things you're looking to do on, with you want a new camera and you're on the fence about, computer, whatever else. What are your goals with these items, really?
So for camera wise, the idea is just to I want a nice camera so where I can take photos of like my kids and like sports, like they both play sports and stuff, and I want to I want video too because I want to put together like compilation of like how they're kind of evolving as they go for obviously this sounds crazy right now because they're really young, but in the future college recruitment stuff, a lot of kids do that. They'll make video of they'll edit it and make themselves look ridiculously good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not going to get that by hiring a photographer to come to every game. You know what I mean? You got to slowly acquire that over time. So to have that, that was my first thought. And but second to that, I want to get into photography. I've always had a thing for it. I've always enjoyed learning about it and looking into it. And it's one of those things that seems like an endless hole of knowledge. You know what I mean? And it's something you can improve on over time, and it's just something to do as a hobby. I like the idea of doing band photos because eventually, I'm not going to be in a band anymore. I'm not going to stay my age forever, and I don't want to end up, with some guy with an acoustic guitar in a cafe somewhere singing about girls that I don't know. You know what I mean? So eventually it'll kind of playing music will actually phase out, and I still want to be involved in the music community in some way. And I think that that's a good outlet for that. I think that'd be a good way to stay with it, is to take pictures of new bands or live photos and stuff.
Sure.
That's all going to require a lot of different lenses for different things and stuff. But that's the idea. I just want to start out and just kind of get my feet in the water with it and see where it goes from there. Actually.
Okay, so those are your camera goals.
Yes, sir.
And then from there, you want to get something where obviously you could utilize that footage and properly, edit or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, so my first thought was, well, I work at night and I work by myself and I have all the time in the world. I have nothing but time to just sit and do things. So I'd like to have something where I can edit photos, and I'm not so much focused on video right now. I really want to get into photography first.
Okay.
And so I was looking at the Surface tablets are supposedly good for photo editing. They can use Photoshop and Lightroom and all that. It doesn't have as much power as a traditional laptop, an Intel laptop or whatever. But the benefit to it is that it's a flat surface. I could put it in front of me and with the stylus pen and actually edit that way, as opposed to having it sitting out and on my lap opened up and trying to figure that out while I'm sitting in a car. So it's a debate in my head of whether or not I want to spend the money on more power to have better performance or to have more luxury and convenience. You know what I mean? To have the ability to do it better. So
it sounds like what you need is a iPhone 12 Pro.
There we go.
Bringing it back.
Yeah, full circle. I just fell right into that trap, didn't I?
And that's all you need. You don't even need a camera. That'll do everything, actually.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks a lot.
No, but
yeah, honestly, no, I don't. I stay away from Apple stuff because Apple's so uncompatible with everything else that
it's gotten actually way more compatible with everything. To be honest,
I mean,
Oh yeah. First off, it
It's not
was
the way it was 20 years ago.
like when you had
Yeah,
an
that's why.
iPhone, AnFe. Yes, it was pretty rough. But now it's like any phone. You could get the video on any computer, any whatever. It's really
My
easy.
videos just show up on my computer
Nice.
and my photos. But
So what
anyways,
what
not what we're
camera?
talking about.
Yeah. What camera are you looking at, AnFe? Are you weighing between a couple? I know there's one you're mainly focusing on.
Yeah, are you looking for
There's
like
two.
a SLR or a mirrorless, or what you going for?
Definitely gonna be mirrorless. I think that's from everything I've gathered, that's kind of the future. Like, well, not I don't
Yeah,
know if it's the future, but that's kind of where a lot of people
everything's
are leaning right
going.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So originally when I started looking, like I sold myself on like the Canon M50 because it's like the
Base. It's like the affordable entry
base
level.
beginner's camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With a lot of functions too.
With a lot of functions. So but here's the problem. The problem with that is, like, I'm a big guy, I have big hands, and it's a small camera, and it's not a
Okay.
full frame camera either. So you're not getting full frame photos out of it. I mean, not that it won't look nice, because it will. It's just
Yeah.
the 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 sensor on it isn't a full frame sensor on it. But the camera one up from that, well, I don't know if it's exactly one up from it, is the Canon RP, which is, they usually run around $1,000. You can find them cheaper than that without like the kit lens and stuff. Like, I found one for like $700, and it's like, well, for $200 more, it's a full size camera with a full frame. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that sounds like, it's basically, there's not a whole lot of difference between the two. Honestly, there's.
What camera was that?
It does the Canon RP.
Okay.
And that's a full frame camera, so that'll take full frame shots, and I believe it runs 4K a lot easier. The 4K on the M50 is I'm trying to remember how the specs are on it, but it doesn't, it's only like 28 frames per second or something in 4K.
I think it's less than that.
I think it might be less than that. Yeah, it's slow, and it
crops it, yeah, because it's not full frame, so it zooms in to be full frame. Yeah.
So it crops the sensor, and it makes it's zoomed.
Yeah.
It's basically zoomed in when you go 4K, which isn't a problem if you're. Depends on what you're shooting, I guess, and what lens you're using and all that.
Yeah.
There's ways to trick the M50 into acting like a full frame camera with this thing called a speed booster.
Just like a lens kit, basically.
It's an adapter, basically. It's an adapter, so you can put like RF lenses on it as well.
Okay.
But it also makes it perform like a full frame camera, which is cool. It's only like $150 or something for it too, which is cool. But if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just get the RP. If I'm gonna put the money, you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
have a full frame camera. That's how I look at it. So I'm torn between the two because I really like the idea of the M50. It's like it's the most user friendly base camera for that price, like, that you can find from everything I've gathered. If you're gonna go Canon, you can lean Sony too, and a lot of people go between Canon, Sony, and
Nikon.
Nikon.
Yeah, Nikon. Yeah.
Fuji, or is it
One thing
Fuji
I've heard from some of my photo friends is to check out the Fuji films as well.
Yeah, Fujifilm. That's what I was saying. Yeah, Fujifilm.
Really?
Like, those are the four. Yeah, those are the big four, I guess. So yeah, I think at the end of the day, I'll see when I'm ready to purchase it. I think I'll just see what's available and what I could get most bang for my buck. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I've done a lot of research on both of them, and I'm kind of sold on both of them. So I don't think I'd be unhappy with either one.
Well,
the funny thing about cameras is, like, usually you want to like go to somewhere like Tempe Camera or something and just like check them out, put them in your hand, see how they feel.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing, is that
can't do that.
The M50 is real small.
Yeah.
Like, the M50 is, and that might be one of the other deciding factors with it, is like, it's small. It's meant to be small. So, but like, I have a big hand, and it's real small. So that, you can add
a grip to it.
Yeah, the Canon RP has this really cool battery grip to it, so you can like put like 3 batteries into it at once.
Dang, dude, that thing is only 4.5 inches like in
That's what I'm
total
saying,
width.
yeah.
Wow,
it's small.
wow. Yeah, that is tiny.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the
So
RP is 5 1/4, so it's a whole
Yeah.
inch, you know.
yeah, it's bigger. Yeah. And with the three, like look up with the battery grip on it, and like that thing becomes like a full. It looks like a, you know, what I mean, it has a full grip on it.
You're
So
talking the RP
that
with a battery grip
the
on
RP,
it?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
with the battery grip. You can just get a grip. It doesn't have to be the battery grip.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna lean towards the RP if I can find a deal on it and get one. But I don't think I'd be unsatisfied with the M50. It's just gonna be small in my hand. But
Yeah.
I don't plan on keeping it forever anyway. It's gonna be a beginner camera. You know what I mean? I'm gonna learn on it, and then
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
I'm
I mean,
sure I'm gonna want to upgrade anyway.
Have you
so.
looked
and the
at
technology is always changing too, so it's like
Exactly.
Have you looked at like the T6Is versus the RP or anything like that? Because I mean, you're going from like a $600 to a $1,000 camera from the M50 to the RP. I don't know if you looked at anywhere in the middle ground of like the T8i or the T6i, T7is, like any of those.
Yeah, it's I'm looking at like the the comparable to each other, I guess, in a lot of ways. Is like that's what everyone says. Like everything I look through is basically like through YouTube and Google and stuff, and like everyone says like the one up of the M50 would be the RP.
But yeah, here's the thing with here's my experience with I got a Rebel T3i like a long time ago. Like they don't even make them anymore, so it's now all T6i, T8i, and T7is.
Yeah.
Okay, so from my understanding, and feel free, Lucas, to kick me in the ass if this is wrong, but the M50 I feel like is it's still a good photography camera, but I feel like it's lensed more towards like vloggers and YouTube creators, and as a camera for that, like video. And why I say that is that I feel like that's everyone who's reviewing it are those people. And I feel like
I think they even sell a vlogger version of it.
They do. Yeah. And so if I feel like if your main focus is photography, you might want to look at the T6Is or T8Is or T7Is, because there's, from what I look at just quickly at the RP, because I didn't know you were looking at that, there's so many different photo functions on it, whereas like the RP, their sliders, not that many different functions on like photo options. And granted, I'm sure the M50 and the RP are a lot more user friendly, because when you get into the T6i or the T7i, and you could go fucking crazy trying to find the right photo setting, like I went crazy for a while trying like, what is my f-stop, like, or no, well, like any of these functions, like the right ISO, I don't know. I've been out of photography for a long time, but it's overwhelming. So maybe that's why they are suggesting the RP and the M50.
Well, and if you think you're going to go to a full frame eventually, like you should probably just go for that, because your lenses are different as well.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
Just a thought. I don't know.
I agree.
I could also be talking out of my bum.
I don't know. I mean, that would be a thought too. I thought you were it's like you want to take some video but store it to do like a highlight reel later, is what it seems like.
You still there, AnFe?
Yeah, I'm here now. It cut me out for a second. I don't know why it had like.
Oh no!
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That was weird.
Did you hear anything I just said, or not at all?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it cut out and it was showing like little spinning circles on your faces, and I'm back.
Oh no! All right, well maybe I'll cut it when I edit this all together. But what I was getting at was, it looks like the M50 and the RP are, I feel like, more towards like vlogger setups, and that's where you chimed in. So you probably lost after that.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Well, I was saying that. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was getting at the you should take a look at the T7i, T8i, T6i series of cameras, the Rebels, because they have a lot more functions for photography versus the RP and the M50. However, the M50 and the RP are more like user friendly, where it's like kind of set it and it lets you do your thing. So it's a learning curve with the T7s, but if you want to focus on photography, I mean, check out a few videos on those and a few product reviews. Like look at the RP versus the T8i. I mean, you're going to save $150, but see what the comparison is.
Yeah, we'll look more into them then. I've kind of leaned away from it. Like I knew they're there. I just mostly because I do want to shoot 4K video as well. Like I want to be able to do like really good slow mo shots and stuff. And I don't know if it shoots slow mo so much in 4K. I think it's probably not.
You'd have to do like 1080 or 720. You need high frames.
But that's fine. But that's fine. I'm sure at 1080 it would look just fine. You know what I mean? Everything I've seen.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I lean towards those, because I do want to get into video as well. I kind of want to do it all. You know what I mean? Like, like beginner to do it all, user friendly wise. You know what I mean? So most bang for your buck, I figured. But I don't mind spending the extra 150 if I get, more out of it on both sides. But
gotcha.
I hear you.
Well, then if you're looking and then back onto like a computer versus a tablet. If you're just looking to do photo editing and you feel like the Surface Pro,
it doesn't really matter what you're using.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you're not doing any video editing and heavy processing like that, then it doesn't. It does not matter.
Once you start
editing, it'd be go ahead.
Yeah, if you're doing video editing, then you're gonna want something that's multi-core and lots of memory so that you can
hold it
not pigeonhole yourself into a shit situation kind of deal.
Exactly. Yeah.
You need,
if I were to do any video editing, it would be very
limited.
Small amount of it. Yeah, very small amount at first. You know what I mean? It would be just kind of playing with it to see, and again, this isn't like I get one shot at it. If I get something and it works for a couple of years, then I'll get, you know what I mean? It's just to learn on anyway. So
good news is it'll be obsolete in a year. And you
it probably already is from the second I buy it. So I'm sure they'll come out with like the what is the RPs? I don't even think they have a Mark II of the RP, but I'm sure that'll come out about a month and a half after I buy it. So.
Dude, it's nuts how many cameras there are. Like in all reality, like it's like I want a nice camera to do this. Oh, here's 70 options. What?
Yeah, it's just picking the best one for your price point and what you're looking for
and what you're trying to get.
Yeah, what you're trying to get for it. Like there's so many cameras, it's nuts. Like,
dude,
there's about as many cameras as there are phones.
You're not getting
for sure. To me. I mean, that's where I kind of was on the same as you, AnFe, when I first bought wanted to buy my camera, the Canon T3i, like 10 years ago or whatever the hell it was. Like, because when we were in a band, I was like, cool, I'll get into band photography. Also, I need a nice camera for like architectural models and stuff like that for school. And then I was like, okay, then when I get into professional life, I could take photos of things that are built. And that's why I got a wide angle lens, so you could get more of the room, And actually, probably one of the best investments I ever got, like a $400 wide angle Canon lens for it. But so that's where I was. But the reason why I went to a T3i versus a T3 was I also wanted that video function. Now this thing, it'll do 1080, and it's it's like 10, 12 years old, so it does okay. I just do everything in 720 with it, but it is a little, I don't know, I'm sure it's gotten better over time. It's like real weird with recording. Like, I don't know if you remember that, If you remember when we used to do like behind the scenes stuff, like it would just stop recording, like even though there's space.
Yeah, randomly.
Yeah, it would just be like, we're in the middle of recording. It's like, oh, it stopped. Now we got to retake it, or whatever the hell. So I hope.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the newer ones just kind of assume that you're going to use them as video cameras too.
Okay.
That's what I kind of figure they all look like. Like, unless you're getting like an actual like
film camera.
Yeah, film camera. Like these, like most of these cameras are made for like video. Most, you know what I mean? Like that's how they are now, because that's what everyone kind of leans towards. The age of the internet here. So
the things I've heard is like the lower end ones, if you record for a very long time, they're prone to overheat, so that's why you go for the more expensive shit. But other than
the M50 only records for half an hour at a time, I believe.
So I know that's been a problem during the pandemic, is people have been using their like consumer grade cameras as webcams, and they're all overheating.
So that's what you run into. I mean, if you want to drop $3,000 on a Red or something.
What was that $50,000 one you sent, Lucas?
Yeah, I sent Conor like a $50,000 Red the other day. I was like,
Jesus.
I was like, is that real? Like, geez.
Apparently.
What is it called? Like the Dragon or something like that? Is it that one or?
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I know. Yeah, it's crazy. Like
that's what you'll do next. You'll get the RP and then that.
There's people making that off of like 2 YouTube uploads right now. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. So
Yeah.
The amount of money some of these kids are raking in for this, equipment, like I don't see the, I don't see the huge difference in the, because YouTube trashes your quality anyway, right? Like they scale everything
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
don't
they
they? When
do a
they
little
Yeah,
bit.
so it
Yeah,
doesn't really matter all
yeah,
that much.
so you can spend a $50,000 on it, and then it's gonna look like my $1,000 one at the end of the day anyway.
dude,
Yeah, I mean,
I just got a Logitech C920X and just plugged it in before recording. I'm not using it on this right now. I'm using my Canon Rebel, but like,
yeah,
it's still pretty good for just a webcam. Like,
yeah,
Jesus.
when your Canon's 10 years old, right?
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah.
So
I mean, it's a lens
technology's
is a
come a
lens.
long way.
A lot of
Yeah,
it's the
a lens
lens.
is the lens,
Yeah.
but most of it is just the processor.
yeah,
The
and a
processors
lot
have
of it,
come a long way in
they've
10
come a
years.
long way. Yeah, and with
For
photos and stuff,
sure.
a lot of that is editing anyway. If you're gonna put that money, put it into like editing stuff, or at least like part of your rig, not just the actual body
Yeah,
of your
Yeah,
camera. I mean,
I feel like
your
that'll be
glass is way more important than
yeah,
your
that's what I
actual
mean.
body.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the thing you need to focus on is a camera that has like more user-friendly settings, because you're just learning. You don't know like what your shutter speed needs to be, especially for sports. Like if there's like a sports option on it and you could just take photos and not worry about, then that's big. Then the other thing is like, I think your biggest learning curve will be once you get into editing, because I know you've never done that. So that's like a huge, I don't
What
know.
software do you think you're going to use? Like Lightroom?
Well, and that's where I'm torn, because like I know like Connor, what's the one you use, Connor?
Yeah, so I recommended him because like I mean, you could torrent and get pirated versions, or you could buy products. And this is by Affinity Designer. They have God, what is it? It's Affinity Photo, Affinity Designer, and Affinity Publisher, and it's $50 each for each set, and it's basically like Lightroom, Photoshop, and Illustrator slash
that's cool.
InDesign, but it's by like another third party. And the workflow is a little different, but it's basically all the same functions. And I recommend that if you're just starting out, unless you want to pirate Photoshop and Lightroom. But if you want to buy product and support developers, like I would suggest buying those. Like I would suggest buying Photo.
You should definitely buy them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely. We do not endorse thievery here.
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, but I know those people
Connor
exist. No, I don't do it. I don't do it. That's why I bought Designer. But that's what I recommend.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. So here's my in my mind with that is that if I buy that, and then am I gonna want to go to Photoshop at some point anyway? Because that's kind of like the where everyone's at kind of thing. That's where the most
I don't think so.
support's gonna be.
I don't think so.
Oh, no.
I think it has
The worst thing that happens is you do go to it and you're just on Creative Cloud and you pay your like, I don't know, it's like, I think Lightroom's like $5 a month or something.
Yeah, it's not
cheap.
expensive. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
expensive.
That's not bad then.
So I mean,
Yeah.
theoretically, you could probably do a trial of both and see which one clicks with you.
Yes, you can. You get 30 days free with Affinity, and I think you do get 30 days free with Photoshop and Lightroom and stuff.
Yeah, try out both of them and see which one you like the best, and then go from there. Like
that's probably gonna be the move. I mean,
yeah.
That also depends on which.
You're gonna open it up and be like, "What the fuck?" Because there's like too many things. There's so many buttons. It's like, what is important?
I watched that guy Brian when he edited like all our band photos. Like he did it live on Twitch and stuff. And, like he was using Lightroom and Photoshop, and yeah, it looks like a clusterfuck. But once you figure it out, like anything else, it's kind of like you just run it like you're part of it.
Yeah, and then you get your workflow. You know exactly what you need to do first before you do the next step. Yeah.
Well, the nice thing too is these days there's so much documentation out there that like there are YouTube videos that'll show you exactly what to do and how to do it, and so you're not just like clicking in the dark looking like a dumb.
Yeah, and that's the difference between now and 10 years ago. It's like now everything is just a click away. It's got to talk it. I don't even have to type it anymore. I can just say it into my phone and just give me the answer. You know what I mean? Like that's the world. So
it seriously is.
Yeah, I'm just excited though. I'm excited for being able to actually do it because I've wanted to for a long time, and like I don't know, the opportunity is just kind of presenting itself, so I'm gonna do it. Take the plunge.
I like it. Yeah, I think you should, man. I really do.
Yeah,
I think it'll be a fun journey
for sure.
Are you dropping your tax return on, Connor?
Me? I don't know. I've been thinking. I mean, we're gonna save it for like vacation and stuff, but I was thinking of like one tech thing. But I was trying to think of getting a new camera as well. Just to
nice.
Yeah, just maybe an M50 just to update for like video functions, just to get rid of this T3i and use that for what it should be, or sell it. But
Sure.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Probably vacation. What about you, man?
Vacation.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Whenever that happens.
Yeah, true.
I'm kind of set on it'll be a year from now before anything happens, but maybe that's just me.
Vacation wise, or what do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're already planning. Next year it'll be go to Ireland.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I was supposed to be in Hokkaido right now, and that didn't happen. So
Japan or what?
yeah, snowboarding.
Dang, that would have been cool.
Damn.
I know. Fucking
Turds.
Pandemic, bros.
Freaking turds, man.
I've been thinking about updating my monitor though. I really want to get one of those wides.
No gear or no oh god, what, like guts for your computer, like to update any of that?
I don't know. Maybe eventually here. I'm like, shit's so hard to get right now that I'm just kind of like, well, my shit works.
What's
I'm
the
not worried
point?
too much about it.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yep.
I mean, I might update my processor here eventually, but
oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be a quick swap out too.
Yeah, that's a quick swap out. I mean, I already bought a new heatsink for it, so it's like, I could do that too.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'd get real
I
feel like I'd get real returns from having a nicer monitor, but it's kind of like whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just put it up to your Sony X900H or whatever.
Yeah, I do that sometimes, but I mean, that's not very fun for like productivity.
Yeah, that's true. Well, shit. Well, I don't know. Any other closing thoughts, AnFe?
No, I mean, like I said, I mean, I once I'm into it and dive into it, we should do this again in a couple of months and see where I'm at with it and stuff. And
hell yeah,
I'd like to get just get my feet in the water and see what I can learn with what I got. And another thing I'll point out, which is kind of off topic, well, not really off topic, but the forums online, like Facebook, like groups for like the M50 and stuff. Like I joined one for the RP and the M50 just to kind of see what people's thoughts were. Like not even writing anything.
Oh, okay.
People are super helpful on social media, like with that stuff. But
yeah, in those specific groups, yeah, they are. Man. Yeah, even Reddit. Try Reddit too. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, and there's like, but if it's someone you know, I feel like
they'll troll on you.
That I know,
yeah.
they're kind of hesitant to give me information. Like I'm walking on their turf. I feel like that's how they kind of.
Oh, really?
It's weird. Yeah, it's weird because I try not
their
to
business.
Yeah, because I put it out there. I was like, does anyone have like a Canon or whatever? Like
I saw that. Yeah.
About them and stuff, and then I had a couple people. I mean, yeah, what's up? And then I ask them, and they're like, oh yeah, for sure. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, but do you know like specifically? And they're like, yeah, for sure. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that's why I was like, I'm just gonna join a group and not bug them because I mean, I don't want them to. I'm not trying to walk on people's turf,
You're like, I'm not coming after you, man. I'm like,
well, because it's the people that I know do band stuff. They take band photography and music videos and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I might want to get into taking band photos, and they're like, oh yeah, cool, die.
yeah.
So.
Fuck you,
conversation over.
Yeah.
You're dead to me.
But people on those forums are cool because there's like
yeah, they're all around the world,
Jersey.
Yeah,
he knows everything about photography. So
usually
cool.
photo nerds are really into their cameras.
Yeah, they can't wait to answer you. So
yeah.
So I just want to throw that out there. That the forums are pretty cool for camera stuff. So that kind of encourages me to get into it too, because I know there's a lot of support for it. So
there is, yeah. And dude, speaking of forums, I've been going on Reddit a lot, like just seeing what people search for OBS, just for like kind of like my YouTube channel to try and give tips or whatever. And it's so funny. Like I know we were talking like you could just search and find the answer to everything. It's so funny that so many people post on Reddit like a question that has been answered by 200 YouTube videos. But they post some forum question about it, and it's like, did you even Google search? Like, it's like, there's like,
no, they just go to the. That's just like the old mentality, though. Like people just are used to going to forums and like posting questions and like get answers. They don't think to like
straight up YouTube. Yeah,
yeah.
like, here's a 5-minute walkthrough to solve your exact problem
in video, so you actually can see it rather than like text explaining it.
Yeah.
But, you can like masterclass things off of YouTube videos. It's crazy. Like
I know.
You can learn instruments. You can learn this kind of stuff. You can learn anything. YouTube.
Oh yeah.
YouTube University, man.
YouTube. So this video is sponsored by YouTube.
Yeah. Well, it kind of is. I mean, we're recording on OBS, which is a program created by YouTube and Twitch. And
let's go.
Is it?
Yeah, I was looking up OBS because I did like a top 15 like a FAQ, frequently asked questions about OBS.
Yeah.
And I was looking into it and I was like, holy shit. So it was developed by Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook Gaming. Like OBS.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it makes sense that they would do that. And it's insane the functionality of OBS. Like
for a free
it
application.
gives all of them a better quality.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes everyone's content way better. Why not? Why wouldn't they all want a piece of that?
Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or develop it, like.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Smart on their part. But anyway, that's all I got.
Cool.
So,
well, thanks for joining us, AnFe, and appreciate it.
I
man.
appreciate you guys
thanks,
having me.
AnFe.
Yeah,
anytime. Just let me know. As long as it's something I know something about, then I'm down to talk about it. But
you want to do
You got any stuff you're looking forward to coming up?
Game wise,
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing that's coming out really soon. I think there was a game coming out like in a couple of months that I was into. Came out on my birthday, but I don't remember what it was. It came out on May 7th. But I really like that new
It's coming out or it came out last May?
No, it's coming out on May 7th.
Oh, okay,
I can't remember what game it is. Is
that like sci-fi one?
Is it on PS5?
Yeah, PS5 game.
Okay. Resident Evil Village?
Is that what it is? Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So Village looks good. I played the demo. That was really good.
Yeah, that game looks sick, dude. I'm looking forward to it. No, I haven't.
Oh, it's so good.
I didn't know they had
it's
a demo.
It's only like 10 minutes long. Yeah, it's only like 10 minutes long, but it's so good.
Oh man. 7 was great. Like.
Yeah, it was. That's it right now. I mean, there's stuff in the future, like way in the future that looks good, but nothing.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of shit that just hasn't been like announced yet, and that's coming out like within the next couple months, and it's just like nobody wants to say anything because the world's so unsure right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think in the next few months,
I don't know, game could drop tomorrow and none of us would know about it, and it's like, oh,
or get announced.
Super stoked about.
Get announced by a YouTube video, and it's like in two months, here it comes.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was a good thing. I mean, not that it's a good thing, the pandemic, but I think the quote unquote setbacks actually maybe gave developers a little more time to like think things out, as opposed to like having like a gun to their head the whole time they're doing things. Like I'm sure things were still getting done. You know what I mean?
Like, they're absolutely getting done. I think the other positive to that is like companies aren't announcing stuff earlier, which is really good from like lowering that like hype train. Like
exactly. I think
rather
it's
than
a nice
like
little break for them to like figure it out.
Rather than like putting out some video of some shit that they might release that kind of looks like this in like fucking 4 years, they'll just like keep their mouth
like it.
I
hate that
just
model. I hate the 4-year teasers. Like they need to trash that and just 6 months
Cyberpunk.
teaser.
There you go.
Yes,
you said it.
And that's like the most
miss, brother.
And that was the most hit, miss, fail. Like that's why,
Yep.
Don't hype it too much.
I'll go back to that game eventually once it's like fixed, but
maybe I will too. Maybe I will. I don't know. I put a lot of hours into it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I put like 100. I put like a hundo into that game. Like,
yeah, I think I put around that too. I put so many hours. It was probably like 70 hours I put into Cyberpunk, and I just one day I was just like, well, it crashed. Like it kept crashing, but it did it one time, and I was like, I was in the middle of a mission. And then I couldn't find the guy I was supposed to kill because he was like disappeared into the stairwell. And then I was like, okay. And so
you just reloaded a save.
Like went boop, and then I tried. That's what I mean. I tried to like go back, and then it crashed. And I'm all, well, that's it. I took it out, and I'm all, that's the end of that game.
Did you return it or?
Yeah. They gave me my money back.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did too.
Yeah.
But I think I was only 12 hours in.
Oh geez, I was I put so much time into it because it was fun to play. It's a fun game. It's just
Yeah, it's super fun. I just
doesn't-
wish it didn't like crash every
Yeah.
half hour.
Why isn't this fun game playable? Like that's the problem. Like
Yeah.
How's your PS5 before the end of this? Are you loving it? You know, you've been having it since.
everything about it. You know what? The crowning jewel of it is the crown jewel of the PS5 is the controller for me. It's so much like light years better than any controller I've had for any system.
That's fucking awesome.
For me, anyway.
That's awesome.
It's like having the PS5 like load times and stuff aren't like I just play Warzone, so load times don't matter because I'm still playing with people that
you're waiting for them to exactly.
Yeah, waiting for them.
So I get into the pregame lobby 10 seconds before them every time. Like I'm alone, and I'm like, oh, I know who has a PS5 because of the people that are in here with me.
Yeah, all four of you in here. Yeah.
Yeah, all four of us in here. We have it. And
just waving to each other.
In, like, yeah, exactly. So that's cool, I guess. But the controller, dude, and the headphones are obviously up because the $100 headphones sound better than my fucking $200
Astros
headphones I had. Yeah, so
Jesus,
they're so much better. Like they're infinitely better on the PS5 headphones, like their $100 ones. So
I'll tell you what. Your mic blows ass from the other end. Like you sound like you're on a shitty phone on those headsets.
On the PS5 ones?
Yeah, like it sounds good from your end, you know, because you're listening to good audio. But like, because the mic isn't in front of you, it just sounds like you're on a phone. You know, that's
the weirdest thing to get used to. Was that there's no mic in front of you; it's on your ear, so it's like up on your ear, so it's weird.
Yeah.
But the battery life on it's actually really good. It's about the same as maybe longer than the controller even. I've never had them just like die on me. Yeah, like
I mean, the controller has really shitty battery life. That's the one knock I have against it.
Yeah, it does. I turned the vibration down a lot on it, and I turned the light
triggers
down on it. Yeah, So
I've turned like all of the functions on it down because I don't know. I was playing Hitman with it, and like I was like, why can't I shoot this guy? The controller won't let me fucking shoot him.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, it's right. Like
because the haptic or whatever.
All the way up.
Yeah, because it was like pushing back against me so hard. I was like, why does this thing have like 15 pounds of fucking force on it? Like, what the fuck?
It was the same in Call of Duty when I first put Cold War in, and I was like trying to. It was like a bolt action gun, and I was trying to pull the trigger, and I was like, kabam, kabam, you know, it was like trying to pull it all the way back. I was like, this is fucking crazy. So I'm glad I turned it down. But function-wise, it's so fun to play with that controller. It just feels good in my hand, but I have bigger hands, so like, I don't know. It's kind of a hybrid between an Xbox and a PlayStation controller. It's like got that fattiness to it, but it also has like the round.
Oh man, so you must have loved the Duke, huh?
The Duke was my shit, man. I love the Duke. Like,
here.
Yeah, the Duke was great. Oh yeah, there it goes. I love the Duke, but this is cool, man. I like it. I love the PS5 so far. Everything I've had with it, I've had no problems with it at all. So, yeah. Get one, Connor.
Yeah, I will, dude.
Stop being a pussy, Connor.
I will one of these years.
Yeah.
Stop being a pussy, Connor.
I'm just a bum.
Dude, they pop up all the time.
I'm just a bum. All right, dude. I'm just a bum. Like, let me.
And I kept telling you about it, and I'm like, "This is the last time." Remember, I said,
I know, yeah, I know. You did, yeah. And it was funny. Like Luke texted me the same thing you text me.
That's it.
He didn't say the last time though. No, he sent me the same link. I was just like, yeah.
The Wario 64 or whatever.
Yeah, I was sending you like 2 links a day, and I was like, "Go." I'm like, "That's it. I give up."
I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it yet.
You should be.
One of these days, dude.
You should be.
People like you that they won't make them exclusives for.
It's because I haven't bought it. Well, now they're not even like making as many.
That's what I'm saying. Because people won't buy them.
What do you mean they sell out? How are people not buying them? Your logic.
They sold out because they sold out not because people bought them because like 2 people bought half of the damn stock.
F that. Yeah. Those dirt bags, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking scumbags.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Stopping Connor from being able to buy his fucking console, bro.
What the heck, guys?
Look how sad he is. Look at him.
Look at him. So sad.
Yeah, there he is.
Connor just needs a... Hey, everybody online, if you've got a PS5 you want to sell to Connor, he'll pay $1,000.
Yeah, I will. Yep. Yeah, I'll give you $1,000. Yep.
$1,500.
$1,500.
Or 500 in a blowjob.
Yeah.
Well, they'll have to transfer me money first, so I could send it to a Nigerian prince, and I could get more money, and then I'll buy it from them.
Checks out.
Checks out. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well, all right.
Alrighty.
Note,
Bye. Just kidding. No.
No, I appreciate you guys having me on though, for real. Let me know if you guys want to do this again sometime.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Always, dude. Yeah, anytime, man. It's always fun to have you on.
If you see any shit come up that you want to talk about, hit us up.
Yeah, I will definitely.
All right, dude. Thanks, AnFe. And if anyone can find you, do you want to plug anything?
Yeah, you can find my band. Then It Hit Me is the name of the band. We're at Then It Hit Me Band at Instagram. I think Twitter's the same, and Facebook.
Everywhere, Spotify, YouTube, all that
everywhere.
Fun stuff. Yeah.
Twitch. We got a Twitch that we don't use much. But that's because we're not playing shows.
You got any upcoming stuff you want to share with the band that you could say, or not anything? I don't know. I haven't heard much.
Yeah, we wrote 4 new songs. Yeah, the idea is to come back and play like a whole new set instead of like the same old songs. So when we're actually able to play shows again, just have a bunch of new songs ready to go. But we are going to record one soon and do a video and stuff for it. So
nice.
Next couple of months we'll have something new out, but there's no exact timeline yet. But
yeah,
they're sounding good. So
cool.
I'm excited.
Exciting, dude. Well, awesome,
That's
man.
it.
Well, thanks for joining us, and
yeah, appreciate it.
All righty, dude.
See ya.
See you guys.
All right, so I just want to start with like a little segment at the end of every episode called When I Was AFK, just telling a little something we did away from the keyboard, away from gaming. And I don't know, I'll go this week when I was AFK. At the end of last episode, I drove to Phoenix and saw some family, dropped off that fire pit I made, and just listened to a bunch of podcasts and stuff and audiobooks on Audible. Just kind of something I've been meaning to do. So it was nice to spend 12 hours in the car, 6 hours there, 6 hours back, and just.
What podcasts did you listen to?
I listened to Flipped.
Did you just listen to this guy on repeat?
No. I listened to Flipped Lifestyle. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
And then Smart Passive Income, and then I listened to some ebooks on Audible. Let's see, it was like YouTube Secrets, Super Fans, believe it or not, and Book Point. It's basically trying to let you understand just branching out on like through the the current digital age stuff like that. Okay. So that's, nice. Yeah, it was
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was fun. It was motivating.
How was the Zona?
It was nice, dude. Weather was beautiful. I drove Sunday and drove back Monday, so I went by the office. It was nice. Saw hi to a few people, picked up some stuff, and picked up some material and brought it back. But it was nice, man. I ate at Sauce, which is a Fox Concepts restaurant. I love that place. They have I'm not a salad guy, pizza. But they have, dude. I know they're pizza and pasta, but I'm not a salad guy. But I like their salad. It's like this these walnuts that are I don't know, they're amazing, and they're pulled chickens on it with spinach leaves. I don't know, it's just fantastic. So I just got that, dude, and their rolls. Yeah, that's my AFK when I was AFK this week.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You got
for me, I was watching these CS50 videos that Harvard offers for free, which is like an introduction to programming class.
Really?
Yeah, and they're just on YouTube, and they have the whole syllabus and everything. And you just follow along. They provide all the class notes and the projects and everything. You just do them yourself for free. So
what?
It's just kind of yeah.
That's really cool. Do you
yeah.
You enjoy it? Was it you feel like you learned something?
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. It's just kind of cool. It's an introduction to computer science class. They do it with other subjects as well.
Dude, that's so awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Right on.
Free online learning shit. Which is I don't know.
Enjoyable. Yeah, it's always nice to get your brain.
Learn something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that, dude. Well, cool. Well, yeah, so this is at the end of the episode, and I don't know. Thank you everyone for joining us. It was cool to have AnFe on and talk about stuff. He's always fun. And appreciate it. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Ooh. Oh, that's what it was in the box, dude.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Dude.
In a week, you already got your controller back.
Got my controller back.
Dude, that thing.
Brand new.
That thing is
with
nice.
New, like flappy paddles and everything. Like brand new.
Wow. Does it feel good?
Yeah, it feels good.
All right. Hopefully the drift is gone.
Yeah, I haven't tested it yet. Obviously, you saw me pull it out of the box.
Yeah, you walked in. I started recording with you walking in too. So
oh, did you?
Yeah, so got it from finish to end on that.
So warranty works, guys.
That's awesome. Well, right on.
Yeah.
Well, any last closing thoughts?
I don't think so.
Cool.
Follow us on Twitter. Like us on iTunes. We love you long time.
Yeah, love you long time. Thank you guys so much. All right, dog.
All right. See you, buddy.
Bye.